Hello children, welcome back. Today we are going to learn fifth prose, a lesson for Nakul. This is written by Neela Subramanyam. Before to start our lesson, let's see some new words which we are going to see in this lesson. Annoy, it means anger. Irritate, irritate someone. Sittu barisu in Kannada. Awful, it means extremely bad or unpleasant. It is ಭೀಕರವಾದ. Bracing, ಪುಷ್ಟಿದಾಯಕ, supportive, stimulating. Console, give comfort or sympathy, ಸಮಾಧಾನಪಡಿಸು. Dejectedly, looking, depressed, ಖಿನ್ನ ಅಥವಾ ನಿರುತ್ಸಾಹದ. Fleeting, lasting for only a short time, it means ಕ್ಷಣಿಕ ಅಶಾಶ್ವತ. Gloomy, sad and depressed. Mumble, speech that is not heard clearly, it means ಅಸ್ಪಷ್ಟ ಮಾತನಾಡು. ಪ್ಯಾನಿಕ್, ಭಯ, ಗಾಬರಿ, ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಫಿಯರ್. ರಿಲೀವ್, ನೆಮ್ಮದಿ ಕೊಡು. ಲೆಸನ್, ಆಂಗ್ಸೈಟಿ. ರಿಲಕ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದ, ಅನ್ವಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್. ರಿಟಾರ್ಟ್, ಪ್ರತ್ಯುತ್ತರ, ಕ್ವಿಕ್ ಆರ್ ಆಂಗ್ರಿ ರಿಪ್ಲೈ, ಎದುರುತ್ತರ ಕೊಡೋದು. ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಲ್, ಹೆದರಿಸು, ಭಯಪಡಿಸು ಅಥವಾ ಚಕಿತಗೊಳಿಸು. ಶಾಕ್ ಆರ್ ಸರ್ಪ್ರೈಸ್. ಟಜಲ್, struggle or scuffle. See students, here you can see some idioms. So what are idioms? Idioms are group of words, but the literal meaning differs greatly from the figurative meaning. What are idioms? Idioms are phrases or expressions that convey meaning which cannot be derived from the co-joint meanings of its elements. Let's see what are those which we are going to see in the lesson. Quite a tussle, it means very difficult. See, here group of words you can see, but the literal meaning is different from the actual meaning. You are word perfect. You means different. Are, word, perfect. But whole, the whole sentence is giving, this whole phrase, sorry, not sentence, this phrase is giving different meaning. It means acquired through knowledge. You are real gem. Gem means what? ಹವಳ ಅಥವಾ ಮುತ್ತುರತ್ನ. But it is not meant here. You are real gem means very helpful, it means. Those are called idioms. Literal meaning is different from the figurative meaning. Dark side of things, it means negative things. On behalf of, in favor of, at the mercy of, with kindness, at home, comfortable, to keep in the dark, not to be in the knowledge of. Part and parcel, it means integral part. Ups and down, it means difficulties. To spread like wildfire, it means spread very fast. By hook or by crook, at any cost, it means. These all are idioms. Please children, read these again and again and try to practice, try to remember these words. Here, pre-reading task has given. Complete the web chart by matching the appropriate words which lead one to success. Determining factors of success. Here some factors have given. Those are quarrelsome, overconfidence, commitment, goal, positive attitude, laziness, inspiration, interest, struggle, ego. These all are here these all are not factors of success. We have to find which are not comes in those. Quarrelsome, is that good? No, quarrelsome is not good because quarrel for something silly is the quality helps us to become unsuccessful, right? Quarrelsome people always quarrel for silly reason, which is not good. They always look for mistakes in others, so quarrelsome is not good. Next, goal. Yes, it is very helpful. Goal is always, a man always should have goal in his life, then only it is possible to become successful. You should have a visible goal. Without goal there is no success. Overconfidence, no, it is not a good factor to become a successful. Confidence is good children. To believe in yourself, it is good, but overconfidence is not good. Next, commitment. Yes, commitment is good. When you decided to do something, you should be committed. You should do the things which you had committed, but not to do things on trial basis. Ego? Yes, of course not. Definitely no. Having ego will prevent you from having a positive attitude. Positive attitude, yes. It is critical factor for overall well-being. You need to have positive attitude always. Struggle, yes, of course. Struggle. If we struggle, if we work hard, we will get success. Laziness, of course not. It is a not good factor. It is negative factor. Inspiration, yes. When you look up to others, you find good things about them. Interest, it is must. If you are not having interest, nothing good thing will happens to you. How do people become successful? Do they always choose the safe and acceptable options? Do you agree with the statement that risk led to success? Only those who are willing to face challenges and take up risk are successful. Such individuals are confident and have positive attitude towards the challenge in life. They prefer to try their best than quit. I fully endorse the view that one should be willing to take calculated risk, that is, after evaluating the pros and cons. Okay, children, let's get started the lesson. Okay, children, let's start the lesson now. So, what is this lesson about, children? This is a lesson about how certain bad qualities prevent us to being happy, to become success, to progress in life. So, whether we are students or grown up, there are certain things in us, it may be over our attitude, that determine how much happy we are in lives, how much success we achieve in whatever we do. That means there are some qualities we need to develop, and there are some qualities we need to change, and those qualities are going to affect us badly. We should watch out all those to develop ourselves. So sometimes there are people around us, our well wishers like parents, friends, relatives, elders, family, who bring down such qualities in us by saying that why you always keep thinking in negative about things, keep thinking in negative about things. They used to ask us. Whenever we get suggestion like that, we have to pay attention to that suggestion. If not, what will happen? We will be left behind while others will be moving forward. So now let's read and understand the story. This is a small story about children of standard 6th, and some of those boys cheerful, they are having very positive attitude, and one of them are not having those attitude. So let's see about those children who are not cheerful and who has all negative attitude. That is what we are going to see in this story. Let's see. The boys of class 6th came out of the exam hall. There was examination was going on. Boys of 6th came out of the hall. They finished their exam and came out of the hall. How did the maths paper go? I asked Akash, who was waiting outside. So Akash was waiting outside. One boy asked him, how was the paper went? How was the paper went for him? He asked. So, finished all the problems, though it was quite a tussle, replied Tarun, the monitor of the class. Tarun was monitor of that class. He answers for the questions. My exams went so. So means not good and not bad. Kind of okay. Nakul came in just then. He looked depressed. So, the story is centered around this boy Nakul. The story is centered around this boy called Nakul. He came later. He was looking depressed. What's up, Nakul? Maths is your favorite subject. Akash was surprised. Akash asked Nakul, he says, why are you looking dull? Maths was supposed to go good for you. It was your favorite subject, asked the Akash. I decided to answer the tough problems first and leave the easy ones for the last 10 minutes, but they took more time than I expected, so I couldn't finish two questions, Nakul replied. So Nakul says, well, maths is my favorite subject, but I decided to solve tough problems first and then deal with the easier one later. However, the time went quick, very quick it went. I couldn't finish two questions. That is why he is looking sad, very upset. He was worried. Never mind, it's not the final exam. Write faster next time or set your watch 10 minutes ahead so that you can answer all the questions. Akash consoled him. What is the meaning of console? Comfort someone at the time of grief, at the time of sorrow. ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಪಡಿಸು. ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಕಷ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾಗ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಪಡಿಸ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಕನ್ಸೋಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Akash, on the other hand, sounds cheerful and encouraging to the Nakul. He says that don't worry too much. This is not the final examination, so do well next time. And he is giving one suggestion to set his watch 10 minutes ahead so he can manage. It's easy to say that as you don't have to worry, Nakul retorted. Retorted means quick or angry reply. Who retorted here? Nakul. Nakul was not happy with that suggestion. He says, it is easy to say, but you don't have to worry, said the Nakul. Akash was new boy. He had joined the boarding school almost at the end of the first term. So Akash had joined the boarding school at the end of the first term. He is new to school. When the room was silent that night, Akash woke up suddenly. He looked at the next bed and saw that Nakul was awake. What's the matter? Akash whispered. Whispered means to speak in low voice. In the hostel room at the same night. That night all the children were sleeping and the room was silent. They both, Akash and Nakul, shared the same room. Akash woke up suddenly. He heard some sound. He looked up next bed where Nakul was sleeping. He was awake. So Akash asked, what's the matter? Why you are awake still? He asked in low voice. Whispered means in very low voice he asked to the Nakul. I have made a terrible mistake, Nakul said. What's the mistake? Akash asked Akash. When Akash asked, why you are awake, Nakul? At the time Nakul replied, I had made a terrible mistake. He is worried. Who? Nakul. So what was that matter which made the Nakul worried again? Let's see. I'm sure I have forgotten something. I think I have either written my name or my roll number on the maths answer script. Nakul mumbled dejectedly. Mumbled means ಅಸ್ಪಷ್ಟ ಮಾತನಾಡು. Dejectedly ನಿರುತ್ಸಾಹದಿಂದ. Okay children? So he says, I have forgot either my name or the roll number on the maths paper. For that he was worried now. Oh, is that all? I thought something awful had happened. Akash was relieved. Look, it's just 9:30. Sir is sure to be up. Let us go and see him. You can explain what's wrong. So, the meaning of relieved is ನೆಮ್ಮದಿಯಾಗಿರು, not serious. Awful, it means fierce, ಭೀಕರವಾದ, very bad or fear. Akash thought something serious had happened. Oh, that's it, he said. I thought something terrible happened, and he said, "Look, it's just 9:30. We will go together to meet the sir and explain what's the wrong." As that was a boarding school, teacher and students lived in same campus. There was quarters for the teachers and hostels for the students. Next. Oh, is that all? This is over. 15th paragraph. 16th one. You are coming too. Thanks. Nakul looked relieved as the two boys crept out of the room and walked to the master's study. Crept means move slowly or carefully. ಸಾಗಿದರು ಹೋದರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. He is relieved. Who? Nakul. That somebody is going to help him out. He don't have courage to go alone, and Akash said that he will come with him, so he asked, "You are coming too?" He says thanks. They both go to meet teacher, and teacher was there in his study room. Mr. Varghese was startled to see them and listened to Nakul's stammered explanation. He unlocked drawer and went through the answer scripts. Startled means to feel sudden shocked. Bechibilu. The master, Mr. Varghese, got shocked to see them, to see the Nakul and Akash. That was unusual to see that the students at that time are there. Nakul then he was surprised for that. Then Nakul explained him in stammering voice, said that I am not sure. I had written my name or my roll number, he said. I think I forgot to write my name or either my roll number. So he asked sorry. He goes on. Teacher listens to him. It is problem the teachers to evaluate the if the name or roll number was not written. If it was not written properly, it is problem for the teachers. He goes to his drawer where the answer sheets bundle were kept. He opened it. He goes through the answer sheets. You have written your name, and roll number. Nakul, you panicked unnecessarily. He watched them leave his room. Panic, gabarigollu. See, overthinking was okay. He was written his name and roll number also. He was worrying unnecessarily. So after that, they go back to their hostel room. Soon the exams were behind them, and the next event the boys looked forward to was the school's annual day. As Nakul was tall and well built for his age, the master chose him to play an important role in drama. So, second semester was coming to an end. As we all know, at the end of the second semester, there are certain cultural activities. Annual day held in their school. They had an annual day. In their school, Nakul was tall and having good appearance. So, one of his masters chose him to play in drama. Help! I have got to learn so many lines. Nakul groaned. Groan means naralu. Complaining sound. He was groaning again. For what he is groaning, let's see. Drama means you have to remember so many lines, right? You have to learn how you have to deliver those dialogues. Okay. Now he has worried how to do something, so many things, so many lines to remember. He has nervous again for that. I will help you to practice till you are word perfect. See here, this is word, this is you are word perfect, this is idiom. Acquired through the knowledge, it means. So, grinned. Grinned meaning was smile broadly or happily. Then again, Akash was there to help him out. He said, he will help him, don't worry. I will make you to do well practice. You will become perfect, said the Akash. Nakul was glad for his generous offer and with Akash's constant rehearsals soon learned his lines. See, so Akash helped him. Practice went on. Nakul was now perfect with his all dialogues. I hope I won't forget the words. Nakul looked tense before the curtains went up. Now again Akash was again worried. What if I forget some lines, some words, even though he became perfect? He practices well, he practices more. With the help of Akash, still he worried. It was his nature to become worried all the time for some silly things, for other things. So, students, here I conclude my session. Next part of the lesson we will study in our next class.